I'm Kathy Pondell from Catherine Pondell Interiors, and this is
Linda Martin from Coldwell Banker Winnetka, and we're here today to welcome you to a fabulous event at Kathy Pondell's home, 943 Westmore.info. It's a gorgeous, fabulous architectural delight townhome in Winnetka, no assessments. But let's get to the event. Kathy is an interior designer extraordinaire. So tell what this idea, how we came up with this.
Well, Linda came up with the idea, and Linda is a real estate agent extraordinaire. And we decided that we would combine our extraordinary talents and put on an event called Entertaining with Style. Linda is also totally into flowers and flower arranging, and she's done some pieces here that she's going to talk about and show us how she put them together. And I like to entertain, and so I did some brought in some place settings and did some stylizing with dishes and napkins and tableware to show you different ways to entertain now that in graduation, Mother's Day, and the summer are coming
up. And weddings.
And weddings.
And Kathy has been featured in Chicago Tribune. So we actually have on the website for the home, or contact me at liveandplaynorthshore.com. She has a full article plus 3 other magazines or more that she's been in.
One of the greatest things that can happen is having a creative agent work with a creative home seller to put together an event to bring people in. It's creative marketing, thinking outside the box, and I commend both of them for working together to do such a fabulous job at bringing the public in and educating them about fun ways to entertain.
Hi, this is Linda Martin from Coldwell Banker Winnetka, and I'm doing gorgeous flowers from Grocery Bank. In other words, if you're going to Treasure Island or Whole Foods or Costco, or like we have fabulous florists here, get some florists, take them out of the bag, and make something unique. This is actually a loaf of French bread that I hollowed out, and I have grapes, Brussels sprouts, what else do I have? I have asparagus in one of the arrangements I made. It's in an artichoke. And this has a bunch of extraordinary different flowers. Why I think this is helpful for you if you're giving a party, it's summer, bridal shower, wedding, cocktail party, you want to give a little gift to somebody. We have a bunch of secretaries retiring. It's just a nice, easy touch. So I'm going to start with an easy one. This one, I kind of thought it was a flop, but everybody seems to like it. It's important to see the balance when you're doing this. I took an artichoke. They're all natural. I hollowed out the artichoke. I put aluminum or tin foil or garden foil in it. Then I put Oasis that was soaked for at least 2 hours with water. I stuck the flowers in it in different heights so it's kind of roundish. You could do them kind of long. Depends on your movement and how you feel about it. And then I always do odd numbers, and I have asparagus in it.
Love it.
And then I did these little Brussels sprouts. And I actually won an award in my garden club for these years ago, so I like to use them. You get a regular Brussels sprout from the grocery store. You very gently, sometimes it helps to have a glass of champagne or wine while you do this. It's a very time-consuming but elegant way to make a Brussels sprout look inviting. And then sometimes I stick it with a floral pin or I stick it with a toothpick around there. And again, I balance it. I did something similar on this one. This is my friend and client's favorite one. It's an eggplant. There are Brussels sprouts around the base. It keeps it from moving. And again, I did the same kind of thing. I hollowed it out a little bit, scooped it really well, and then I pushed it down, lined it with foil and Oasis. And then I start with the leaves. I pick one big flower first. That's beautiful purple hydrangea. These flowers were from Costco. So you can do anything and it looks extremely elegant.
Where'd you find the purple hydrangea this time of year?
I bought that special. Sorry. You can see on my website for those tips, liveandplaynorthshore.com. This one is also a favorite. These are boxwoods just from my garden. It's asparagus wrapped around a vase with a rubber band. I think the bow is what makes that so special. And I just did one focus color, simple carnations. And then I spruced it up with some open, airy feeling of baby's breath. This one's really kind of fun and easy. You can do this with lemons, oranges. I did it with a red pepper. And I even kept the edge of the pepper because I thought it was a nice shape with the stem. Hollowed it out again, Brussels sprouts, a little lettuce, and these are some ridiculous colored flowers, but together they look good. I'm so excited that our mortgage broker from Caldwell Banker, which is PHH, Betsy Hanrahan, can you tell a little about what you're doing at this event I'm having and the market, because it's sizzling.
It is indeed, and thank you for having me today, Linda. This is a fabulous home, just fabulous, and it's great to see these kind of things. The market, as Linda said, has really taken off, and one of the things that makes it more of a win-win to purchase a home now than ever is the historically low interest rates. 30-year fixed rates are as good as they were in the 1940s. Also, the affordability index is as high as it's been in decades as well. So purchasing a home right now with the low inventory and the prices being so affordable and the interest rates being low just make it a win-win situation.
And if you need statistics, you can go to my website, liveandplaynorthshore.com. I have Betsy's rates. I have information. I talk about the employment, the core. I talk about all sorts of statistics. Having been a former scientist, I like the numbers. The market's better. I'd love you to visit this house. We're at 943 westmore.info. We're having a styling event. My seller is a professional interior designer extraordinaire, Kathy Pondell. You can visit her website. And we're talking about staging in small chic places.
This one here I kind of thought was a great summer setting, and what I did is I incorporated a new hot color. It's been the color of the season of oranges, and this might be more of a terracotta orange, but it's a play of doing stripes with solids and bringing in a plain bowl and bringing in maybe a funky napkin with a little glitter of a butterfly, bone tableware, and some fun salad servers. And then even incorporating an old glass, an old crystal glass that was found at an antique fair. So it's bringing in the old and the new and kind of making a great summer setting. Over here, I decided also to pull together a summer setting for you, and I thought the colors of pink, purple, and gray were great. And it's bringing in your everyday white china, just doing everyday white, bringing in a little bit of amethyst. I found this little candle, and I thought it was really pretty. You could put a little candle in the middle of everybody's plate, and they can always move it to the side and then light it. You can use the same candle to use as a name setting to put somebody's name on. And again, antique china. Over here is my favorite. I'm a blue and white girl, and what I did is I took my blue and white china, and I took again crystal from an antique fair, and then found silver chargers at Peachtree Place. So I brought in silver, crystal, and blue and white. And then I found these antique napkins, and what I thought was a great idea, you can find these at Odesso. If you're entertaining, you can get the initial of every person you're having at a party, and then throwing it in the water glass or something, and then they can take it home as a gift. I thought that was really a cute idea. More for a summer setting was just taking blue and white stripe and throwing in a nautical theme. My favorite. And then here for the more sophisticated entertainer is a play on grays and whites. I think this glass is fabulous. It's from Odesso. It's $15, and it looks like old milk glass. And you can use it for summer day for wine. It can be used for water. Here, this plate comes larger, but I love the play of grays and whites. And I think this is a new thing that's out, is gray-handled tableware. So, and then using a striped tablecloth of gray and white. And then using a different stripe of gray and white, and just doing a whole play of grays and whites. So those are 4 settings for entertaining with style.
2 of our special guests are 2 longtime friends of mine. Actually, Trish Erickson was first my client, and now she's my friend, and she works for Fifth Third, and she'll tell you a little bit what she does. And Diane Falk has been our mortgage broker for a number of years on a number of houses, and she's also a good friend, and we do a lot of interesting business and social events. So I'm glad you could join us for champagne and shrimp and discussion. So tell us a little
Thank
about.
you for inviting us.
We're happy to have you.
It's a beautiful, beautiful home.
Well, there's going to be a special link on my website, liveandplaynorthshore.com, with all sorts of invitations, tablescapes Kathy's doing, things to do when you're having a party. I have statistics on mortgage rates and the market, because the market is getting better. I know there's only certain things we can discuss, so what can you comment on about the market and the state of the economy?
Well, I think the market is definitely getting better, and mortgage rates are really at all-time lows. It's pretty amazing how low mortgage rates have come, and we are seeing a definite pickup in the purchase market. Even the multiple offers situation coming again, and so
I just had one of those myself on a listing. I was thrilled.
yeah. The most important thing, I guess for us to convey is that people need to talk with a lender and get pre-approved and make sure they've got everything in order to make the strongest possible offer.
I agree.
And Trish is with our wealth management group.
Yes, I work with Fifth Third's Private Bank as a wealth management advisor, and my role is essentially to help coordinate all of our resources to make financial complexity more simple. So that includes working with our private bankers, with our trust officers, our insurance specialists, and our investment management team. So we are very curious about our clients, and we hope to bring new and innovative solutions to them.
And we've got a lot of really terrific programs.
And there's some unique programs.
We have some very unique programs for doctors and also for private banking clients.
Exciting. Well, and it's really been fun. So if you're interested in Kathy's tablescapes, which were really just fabulous, the pictures will be on my website, liveandplaynorthshore.com. My terrific statistics I also get from my fabulous managing broker, Karen Aronson. You can hear what's going on in Chicago, Ravinia, Cubs, Sox, whatever you need. Mortgage rates from Betsy Hanrahan, our mortgage person at PHH. And if you want to see my flowers, they will be linked to a special website.
As a buyer and, as a seller, I have to say, working with Linda and with Karen at Coldwell Banker, it's been a pleasure. I mean it. You know it. You both know.
We've all had a good time.
We have become friends. So.
So thank you. We hope you'll befriend us on Facebook or LinkedIn and see some of our treats. Happy spring.